Mrs. Dorrance, I presume? I do hope you were expecting me, Mrs. Dorrance. Oh, why, when did we meet before, Mrs. Dorrance? Let's see. Paris, Miami, the Staten Island ferry. Or perhaps we were both being presented at court. What should we do, Mrs. Dorrance? Go dancing, maybe? How would that be? Oh, we'd have a lot of fun.
Ellen. Yes?
Oh. Mrs. Dorrance?
Yes, I am.
My name's Norman. I telephoned you.
Oh, yes, the man from the Charity League. Do come in, Mr. Norman. Run along, darling. I'm awfully sorry if Ellen bothered you.
No, not at all. I enjoyed it a lot. It's a sport that might catch on. Thank you, Ellen. We must do it again sometime.
I'm sorry everything's so disorganized. It's the maid's day out and the nurse's day to be in bed with a cold. If you'll just go in and wait, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Come on, darling. I don't know how to account for Ellen. Usually she's too shy to speak to strangers.
She still hasn't spoken to me.
Please sit down, Mr. Norman. Now then, how can I help the Charity League?
Well, suppose I begin this way. I really work for Beauty Soap.
Beauty Soap?
Well, that is, I work for the advertising agency that works for Beauty Soap. Do you know about advertising agencies? They're not quite the same here as in England.
I'm an American citizen now, Mr. Norman, but you're right. I'm afraid I don't know much about such things.
People like Beauty Soap employ us to put on their radio shows and write their magazine advertisements, to shout their praises and sell their wares, to do their huckstering for them.
Their what?
Huckstering. A huckster is a peddler. You know, a hawker. We're professional hucksters, but with station wagons instead of push carts.
Oh, must be very interesting.
Yes. Well, then, I guess I better come to the point. Mrs. Dorrance, have you ever noticed in the magazines, I mean, lots of times you see pictures of people like you endorsing things. Probably friends of yours.
You want me to endorse Beauty Soap?
$5,000 will be paid to your favorite charity. That's what I meant when I said I represented the Charity League.
I see. Well, Mr. Norman, my favorite charity, I hope you won't be shocked, is myself.
Is your... You'll do it.
2 growing children, you know, and generals' widows aren't rich.
And I thought you'd be so hard to sell. Mrs. Dorrance, you have a lot to learn.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean that if you'd played hard to get, I would have asked the company to offer you more money. You won't do it for less than $7,500, not a penny less. I'll tell them that, and maybe they'll come through.
Are you serious?
Well, A, it isn't my money. B, I have an angle in this. If I tell them that you were just sitting here waiting to be asked, that means I didn't have much of a selling job to do. In fact, someone as pretty and photogenic as you, I'd be willing to help if you wanted to try for $10,000.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm afraid I can't even accept the extra $2,500, although I'll be glad to say you had a terrible time convincing me. Frankly, I think you're overpaying me as it is.
Hello, I'm Hal. My sister would like to have me ask you something. Will you marry her? Now.
I'd love to.
Hal, take your sister upstairs. Mr. Norman is entirely too busy to marry anybody today. And Hal, whenever you propose for your sister in the future, say please.
Ellen looks like you. You both have that wonderful quality that you get better and better looking as you grow older.
Oh, dear, we're getting a long way from Beauty Soap.
I think I see what you mean. Mrs. Dorrance, shall I arrange an appointment for you at the photographer's, say, tomorrow afternoon? They're in a big hurry to get this campaign started.
Tomorrow? Why, yes. Yes, that'll be fine. I'll be free of the children by then.
Why not bring the children with you? I'd love to see them again,
Oh, you'll be there?
if you'll bring them.
Really? Do you really like them so much?
Oh, I do indeed. Old Pappy Norman, the child lover. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Norman.